choose to live the life that matters.
On that grave, there's a birth date and there's a death date.
Between every one of those dates, there's a dash.
What will matter is not what you bought, but what you built. Not what you got, but what you gave.
The question is, what are you going to do with the dash?
You have time to write your book. Make it an adventure. Tomorrow is the first day of the rest of the dash.
What are you going to do with the dash?
Good evening, good morning, Market America Worldwide family. I hope that video of JR and getting ready for Icon 2023 gets your juices flowing and ready for our international convention that's coming up. And as we sit here tonight or in the morning, wherever you're at all over the world, we are exactly 6 weeks away from Icon 2023, our 31st annual international convention. And I'm proud and honored to be here tonight to talk to you about, and for you to be the first ones to see what we're going to be unveiling 6 weeks from now at Icon 2023. So I'm going to go over tonight everything you need to know and more. And you are the first ones to get a sneak peek at what Icon 2023 has in store for you. So let's go ahead and dive in. And before I talk about the event, before I talk about the agenda and what we have in store for you, I always want to remind you that please assign your tickets to Icon. So if you purchase more than one ticket, if you purchase 3 tickets, make sure you assign those tickets to who you sold them to. The purpose of that is twofold and 3 or 4-fold really. Is number one, it enables us to give you a personalized experience when you come to Icon. So we know exactly who's coming and we can really cater a curated experience directly for you. But with it being 6 weeks away now, we are going to be sending out messages consistently to all the people who are attending Icon, exciting messages, things to be aware of, things to know, things to be prepared of, things to bring for this great event that's going to come up in 6 weeks. And if you haven't assigned your tickets, you won't get those notifications, you won't get those messages. So if you haven't, please help yourself out, please help the company out so we make this an incredible event, which is going to be the best ever event. I know it will be. Please assign your tickets today. And it's very easy for you to do so. You just go to unfranchise.com and then you go into the event ticket area and then event ticket assignment. And then you just assign your tickets simply to who you sold your tickets to. So make sure you go ahead and knock that out over the next few days. And again, enables us to get those messages out and all the alerts that you need to do to get you ready and prepared for Icon 2023. I want to remind everyone as well that the host hotel for Icon 2023, which has been the same hotel that's been the host hotel for the last many, many years, is the Sheraton in Greensboro, North Carolina. Rooms are selling out at the Sheraton, so please book your ticket. Please book your room today at the Sheraton. Look, that's where everyone's going to be staying. That's where all the action is going to happen. You'll see when I talk about the agenda shortly that on Thursday and Friday evening, we're opening it up for networking. That is based upon the feedback that all of our franchise owners have told the company, and we're giving that to you. So Thursday and Friday evening, you can spend with your fellow unfranchised owners, whether they're in your organization, cross-line, whatever. We're all one big family, and what a great way to have new unfranchised owners or people in your organization meet other people from all around the world and hear their success. All that does is motivate them to strive to be better and grow more in this business and in this great business. So please make sure that you book your rooms at the host hotel, at the Sheraton. All you got to do is go on unfranchise.com, and right there, the big banner appears where you can click just to go ahead and book your rooms. So let's start diving into the event a little bit. The event really is going to kick off on Wednesday, even though the official general sessions start on Thursday. But on Wednesday, we have a lot of great action and activities and sessions going on. I do want to remind everyone, pre-register on Wednesday. Pre-registration is going to be open on Wednesday at the Greensboro Coliseum, similar to how we did it at Icon 2022 at our 30th annual event. And it's interesting, everyone I talk to throughout the event is always glad that they pre-registered. Go ahead and get that out of the way on Wednesday so you have all your materials. You can read through them and you're that much more prepared for when the show starts on Thursday. Even more importantly, and this, we got rave reviews about this at Leadership School in March in Hollywood, Florida, is we are curating based upon what you all, our UFOs, told us. This agenda I'm going to talk about shortly was based upon the survey information that everyone responded to on the topics that they wanted to hear and the speakers that they wanted to hear. So this was not sort of a corporate driven agenda. This was totally a UFO driven agenda. Everything you've asked for topics and for speakers are packed in, action packed into this agenda. So what does that mean? That means that you're going to hear, team and family, from speakers from all over the world. You're going to hear from speakers whose native language is English, and we'll translate that to Mandarin. And you're going to hear speakers whose native language is Mandarin, because these are the top UFOs and the authorities on these topics. So those people who speak native Mandarin, we're going to translate that into English. So it doesn't matter what language they speak, everyone is going to need a headset, because it's going to be a worldwide translation from English to Mandarin, Mandarin to English, because we want to put the best of the best on stage for you to learn and for you to grow your business. So be sure that you pre-register on Wednesday at 1 p.m. at the Coliseum. I think it's going to be open till 8 o'clock. Make sure you get that out of the way. But we've got a lot of activities going on Wednesday. One of the events kicks off at 9 a.m. and it's called the Business of Beauty. And this is a motives event. And here's where you can learn about this exploding business that you can take advantage of to take your business to the next level. The great thing about this Business of Beauty event on Wednesday, which will be at the Special Events Center at the Coliseum, is it's free to everyone. We want everyone to feel the power and the explosion of Motives Cosmetics, which the sales and the BV of this line is continuing to grow exponentially. So here's a chance for you to get on board with an exploding brand and be a part of it. And this event is free. And soon you'll see the company send out information, more information about this event, and you can just register for the event, but it costs you absolutely nothing. Then at 2:30, we have the GMTSS Leadership School leadership event. And so the thing that's exciting about this is open for all GMTSS coordinators and all Speakers Bureau members. So what we have seen, led by Colin Haskin, is incredible leadership by our GMTSS volunteer army. And we're seeing more and more people than ever before go out and get out of the homes and get into the events. So we want to recognize all of the GMTSS coordinators, our volunteer army, and all of our Speakers Bureau members for us to have a leadership session with them that's going to be led at 2:30 by Colin Haskins. Then we have a very, very, very special thing going on. Can you take these two off for me, please? Yeah. We have a very special thing that's going on here. On Wednesday, okay, and this is only by special invite only. Let me see my picture. We have the unveiling of the J.R. Reidinger Museum. And that is going to be at the corporate headquarters. Our founder, our leader, my mentor, we have spent the last year putting together and building a J.R. Ridinger museum that is going to be unveiled for the first time on Wednesday before the event starts at the corporate headquarters. And this museum is absolutely beautiful. And the only individuals who are going to be specially invited to this event will be all challenge winners. We want to recognize people who are doing the business now. What have you done for me lately? So we are going to do a special invitation only. You all will get this as part of you hitting the challenge. Anyone who hit the J.R. Ridinger, what are you going to do with the Dash Challenge, the Dennis Franks 53 Challenge, and all challenge winners who won the challenge for this upcoming Icon 2023 will get a special invitation to be the first people to see the unveiling of the one and only J.R. Ridinger Museum. Now, here's the thing, the challenge is not over yet. So take these last few weeks, get more people to Icon 2023, but take the next steps to meet the challenge. You still have till the end of the month, so just put things on high gear. We're only at July 12th. Put it in high gear, hit the challenge, and you could be one of the first people who see the unveiling of J.R.'s museum. Now, if you don't hit the challenge, and I hope that you do, when you do come on Sunday to the corporate headquarters, you will be able to see J.R.'s museum, but we're doing special things on Wednesday for the unveiling of it. That's only going to be sent out by invitation only. So hit the challenge and be there. And then on Wednesday evening at 7:30, this is getting blocked off. Wednesday, I can't see it. Wednesday night at 7:30, we have a special unfranchised business presentation that's going to be conducted by myself, Kevin Buckman, and Andrew Weissman. This is going to be a super duper exciting UBP because we are going to present a new unfranchised business plan. Now, don't get worried. We're not changing the plan, but we're making a few tweaks to it for the better. And it's going to be unveiled Wednesday night at 7:30 at the Greensboro Coliseum. Again, the basic tenets of the greatest plan ever created by J.R. Ridinger, the MPCP, none of that changes. But what we will introduce that night will be an incredible enhancement to the MPCP where unfranchised owners, and this would be introduced here during the UBP, where unfranchised owners are going to earn daily cash that they can get on a daily basis while they build supplemental income. Let me repeat that. Unfranchised owners are going to earn daily cash that they can get paid daily on while they build the greatest plan ever created, the 2 to 3 year management performance compensation plan. So you're going to want to be there with as many guests as you can as possible. If you're a ticket holder, of course you can come, and guests are free. And we're running ads and billboards around Greensboro as well. And by the way, you're going to see this out there on social media that you can share. Your boss stinks, or your boss, there's another word that we're throwing out there as well. But we're creating a website, and you can actually piggyback on this and utilize this to generate excitement on what is this business about. And where this is going to be a big campaign that our social media team is going to be doing, our marketing team. These billboards are going to be running around Greensboro, and all these guests that come, you can take advantage of them. We want you all to have them. So this is a campaign that we're actually going out with that everyone can actually use. Your boss stinks. thisdoesn't.com. It's going to be a really cool website for you to generate interest and prospects for your business. So let's dive into the general session and review each of the day's schedules. Let's talk about this. And like I said, this is what really makes me excited as I go into this. First of all, the theme of this event is Between the Dash. I love it. Between the Dash. That's what are we going to do between the dash, as JR talked about. And then after that, the next day is the first day of the rest of our lives. But I love the theme being Between the Dash. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as I talk about the schedule. Now, We went through Wednesday. Let's talk about Thursday. Each day, arrive early to the general session at the Greensboro Coliseum. Doors will open at 8 a.m. and you're going to want to be in your seats by 9 a.m. because there's going to be special presentations that start on Thursday and Friday and each and every morning that you're going to want to pay attention to, especially on Thursday where we're doing a special presentation and we want everyone to be in their seats and not to miss it. On top of that, when you get there early, you will be able to, everyone's going to come through one area in the concourse, but there's going to be so many different trade shows and booths throughout and activations that are on there throughout the international convention. You can meet with our doctors, our product, technology, and sales teams and vendors all around the concourse throughout the weekend. If you get there early, you can get ready. You can talk to all these people, touch and feel new products in each and every one of the universities. You're going to get a full 360 immersive experience. So go ahead and just plan and be there early and be ready to rock and roll each day. What I'm super duper excited about is this agenda that I'm about to talk to you about was curated, not by the company, but this agenda that we put together here that I'm going to talk about this evening that you're seeing for the first time was curated by unfranchised owners. We did surveys with the field and you all told us what topics you wanted to hear about and what individuals and speakers you wanted to hear from. And that's what this agenda was built off of. That's what this agenda was made off of. And it was all based upon feedback from surveys from UFOs. We didn't add anything. We didn't delete anything. It was based on the data that you all said, these are the things that I need to hear about to grow my business to the next level. So that's what you're going to hear about right now. Thursday on August 24th, we're going to start this event. And that's why you got to be in your seats at 9 a.m. with a special tribute to JR. I mean, just the mentor, the founder, the visionary, the man who built this company from ground zero into what it is today. And we all live in his memory and love him, and he lives with us every day. We have a very special tribute that you won't want to miss for JR. And then Lauren Reininger is going to open up this event only like she can and set the stage for what's going to be and just an incredible, amazing event. I'm going to come up and talk to you about the gig economy and how every unfranchised owner, and a lot more I'm going to talk about besides this, but I'm just going to wet the whistle, tease you a little bit this evening to where I will talk more in depth about how every unfranchised owner is going to earn cash daily, supplemental income. And think about, after you hear how this whole program works and how this works, there wouldn't be anyone on the planet who wouldn't want to get involved in Market America, no matter what country this is, because we are going to, again, pay people daily based on their activities on top of tying that into the greatest business plan ever created by J.R. Reininger. We're also going to talk about, look, you can't turn on a TV, you can't turn on a radio without hearing about artificial intelligence and ChatGPT. We're going to talk to you this weekend at Icon about how you can leverage and the tools that we are building for unfranchised owners to where you can leverage AI and ChatGPT to grow your business, whether it be for social media, whether it be for information gathering and information you need to get, whether it be for posts that you want to do, whether it be for information that you want to use to send out to prospects. We're going to show you how the company is building and leveraging AI and ChatGPT for you to grow your business. Then we're going to go into this. Thursday is about prospecting and recruiting and following up and showing the plan. So it's all about building the business. And then we go to actually the top speaker requested by unfranchised owners was Drayton Hodo and his team, who always do a remarkable, incredible job and have so much energy and passion that it exudes through them, through the audience. Drayton and his team is going to talk about prospecting, recruiting, and follow-up, and just an incredible presentation. And then myself and Andrew Weissman are going to show everyone how to show the plan. We are going to give you the cheat code, if you will, and everything that we know and everything that JR has taught us. And by the time you're done with this event, everyone should know how to show the plan. We have booklets that JR created dossiers, if you will, on how to show the plan with workbooks and answers to those workbooks, and taking you step by step on how to show the plan. By the time the weekend is out, you will have every cheat code you need to go out there and show the plan, and you will be armed with all the materials that you need to feel comfortable, confident, and passionate to show this business plan. After we're done with that, and by the way, there's going to be a lot of interactivity with UFOs during that presentation. Then Drayton and his team is going to come back up again to talk to you about how to overcome objections. They do an incredible job with this. And we have seen the GMTSS grow this year, which is a delightful thing, an exciting thing for us to see, because going out of COVID, trying to get people out of the homes was a little tough, but now people are starting to do it. And we're going to recognize our volunteer army of GMTSS, and Colin Haskins has done a great job leading our global meeting training and seminar system, is going to talk to you about that and how you can accelerate the success of your business by utilizing the GMTSS. Both on Thursday and Friday, based upon your feedback, those evenings are going to be free for you to network with your organization and with other UFOs from around the world. And again, that's why I told you, critically important to stay at the host hotel. Friday is going to be geared towards, remember, Thursday, prospecting, recruiting, follow-up, overcoming objectives. Friday, retailing, products. And I've always talked about this. I talk about it all the time. Market America is stronger than it's ever been before as I stand and talk to you here today and this evening, for two reasons. One, people are earning money and making money. And number two, we have the best products in the world. And by the way, if one of two of those things didn't happen, we wouldn't be here today. Both of them have to be in sync. And we have people who make money, and we have the greatest products out there. And with both of those two things in harmony and sync, that's why we've been so successful among all the great people and the people power. But those two things are incredible. So that's why Thursday's focused to prospecting, recruiting, building the business. Day two, which is Friday, is focused on product knowledge, product retailing, how to sell the products, why they're the best. So we're going to start off Friday's segment with Retailing 101 with Kevin Buckman and top UFOs who are the authorities on those retailing topics. Then another speaker who was referenced in our survey as one of the top speakers that everyone wanted to hear from, Gary Brecka, is going to be talking about finding your health, and he's going to incorporate top UFOs in there. We have incredible new product releases on breakthrough products, but Gary's going to talk about what makes our products better than anything out there. And you'll be able to utilize this and be armored to go out there and sell more product. We're going to show you more product demonstration. You're going to love this section. Then we're going to do a special 54D presentation with Colin Haskins. Amber Reidinger is going to talk about motives and LDV and layered and this exploding growing area, skincare and beauty that we have within Market America and shop.com, and some new products and where this division is going. Everyone's going to want to be involved in it. Again, remember about that Wednesday session from 9 to 1 where everyone's invited. And then you all will be in for a treat, because we are going to introduce to you, as I speak to you here today, for the last several months, Lauren Reidinger has been working with one of the top authors in the nation on a book. And the book is called Between the Dash. And we will give you highlights and updates on the status of that book that will be released next year. That book is about J.R. Reidinger and Lauren Reidinger and Market America, life lessons, coaching lessons, what you can, but it's geared towards Market America, and it's going to be an incredible tool. And it's an incredible book that is written by a first class, one of the top authors in the nation. And in parallel to that, there's a documentary being done on Market America, focusing on JR again, JR and Lauren Reidinger again, and the Market America business, and how it has changed so many people's lives, and how JR has changed so many people's lives. The people who are doing this documentary, team and family, they are the A-list. They did the same documentary that was on Hulu called Legacy, which was the story of the Los Angeles Lakers dynasty. They've done some of the top, they just won a sports Emmy for that Hulu series on the Los Angeles Lakers. And they've done so many other documentaries on LeBron James, and they are an A-list documentary group. When they saw our business, they were completely just couldn't believe the impact that J.R. Reidinger made on so many people's lives. And so this documentary is going to be done in the United States. It's going to be done in Europe, and especially curated in Asia Pacific as well. And it's going to put Market America even on the map before, and it's going to help all unfranchised owners to get more unfranchised owners and customers aware of Market America and how it has changed so many people's lives for over 31 years. Fat Joe is going to come and do a special presentation like Fat Joe can only do. Kevin's going to come in with some very special unfranchised owner recognition. And then, of course, that evening on Friday, you're going to be able to network on your own. Let's go into Saturday. Steve Ashley is going to kick off Saturday and focus in talking about generating new and retaining existing customers using shop.com, utilizing new techniques for you to grow new customers, increase share of customers, and retain customers. And team, we are working on a program that we'll talk to you about more at the event that's going to enable unfranchised owners to promote products on social media easier than you could ever imagine. So even if you've never touched social media and used social media as a platform to sell, with this platform, everyone will, and everyone's going to sell more products, generate more retail profit, earn more daily cash, and earn more commissions on top of it. What we have lined up to take us to the next wave in the Market America business worldwide is, it's going to knock your, it's hard to even explain the things that are going on, that there is no better time to be involved in this business than right now, and it's going to be unveiled 6 weeks from today. There's going to be a special presentation on building legacy, how this business enables you to build a legacy, and we've seen that with UFOs who have been in this business for a long time. And then Andrew Weissman is going to do an incredible job talking about the best of J.R. Reidinger's business and life lessons, which a lot of those are going to be incorporated into the documentary and into the book Between the Dash. Then there's going to be a special presentation for the first time ever, the J.R. Reidinger Award. This will be the first recipient of the award. And going forward, this is going to be super special, because going forward, the only award that we are going to do is from the man who created this business, started this business, founded this business, built this business from the ground up, J.R. Reidinger. So this is going to be an unveiling of the first initial award winner for JR's award. So it's going to be a very special event. And then to close out Saturday, Lauren is going to do a Between the Dash special presentation that, of course, you know, if you saw her presentation at Leadership School, which was, I mean, if I said fascinating, that would be an understatement. It was revolutionary. It was game-changing. It was mind-boggling. It was just passionate. It made everyone wanted to go out there and just tear it up. I know this will be even better than that if it's even possible, but she's going to close out Saturday for us and just knock it out of the park. But here's the thing, we're going to let you leave a little early on Saturday, because guess what's going to happen? On Saturday evening, we're going to have the Icon Awards and celebration. Oh, we are excited about this red carpet event, because here's what we get to do. We get to celebrate our favorite people, the people that we love, and that is you, our unfranchised owner. We are going to celebrate success with you that night. It's all about you. It's cocktail attire, dressing cocktail attire. Join us at 7:30 on the red carpet, because this evening is all about you and celebrating the success of each and every one of you. I can't wait to see it. Then on Sunday, we're going to have breakout sessions. Those breakout sessions are going to be really great. Thing I love about Sunday that UFOs tell me a lot about is that they love it because it's a great way to end the event because it's free flowing. So they can go to breakouts and finish out and decide which ones they want to go to. It's going to be great breakout sessions. We're going to do another breakout session on how you can utilize ChatGPT and AI as well. And then, of course, you'll have the corporate tour, which is always a big hit, where if you didn't hit the challenge and you need to hit the challenge, you'll get to experience the J.R. Ridinger Museum. And soon, very soon, you'll receive an email to register for a time slot for the tour. Each tour is 30 minutes long, and it'll be from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Just an incredible way to sort of finish out this iconic event. And for the first time here, I want to tell you about a ticket contest that is starting as I speak to you this evening. You're the first people to hear this. This has not been promoted anywhere. You know, I like to come out with new news for everybody every time I talk. So there is a ticket contest that is starting as soon as I say it right now. And here's how it works. From today, from now until August 18th, which is the Friday before ICON 2023 starts, the 3 UFOs who sell the most tickets between now and August 18th, you are going to be Lauren and my special guest on Saturday evening at the ICON celebration and award ceremony. You're going to be our personal guests. You're going to be sitting with us. You're going to be with us the whole evening. You're going to be with us in the VIP area backstage, and of course in the front seats in the Saturday night. What does that mean? That means free food. That means free drinks. That means free having a good time. That means everything. That means great networking. That means rubbing shoulders together. That means everything. But you're going to be Lauren and I's special guest on Saturday evening during the ICON celebration and award ceremony that evening. You're going to be with us. You're going to be celebrating with us. You're going to get free food, free drinks. You're going to be rubbing shoulders with us. And we're super excited. And by the way, the 3 winners will also be able to bring 1 guest with them. So a special UFO you can bring with you. And what a great way to finish out ICON. What an incredible way to finish out ICON for those 3 special winners. And here's the other thing. You've got 6 weeks. 6 weeks go by in a flinch. Momentum is happening in the field. Just in June of last month, recruiting was up over 30% in June compared to last year at the same time. People are getting out there in the GMTSS. Growth is really popping. People are getting out there and building the business the way it was intended to do. We've just scratched the surface of the scratch, if you will. And with all these new developments going on and enhancements to already the greatest plan ever, now's the time to get more people to this event than ever before. And you can order your tickets today. You got to get your tickets. I always tell people, this is always crazy. If you buy your tickets, you can use Sezzle, and you have 6 weeks to make 4 payments. But if you want, you could actually utilize PayPal credit. And you have 6 months to pay for your tickets with no interest. So you actually go to the event without even paying for the tickets. The bottom line is, and you can forget all that. Those are just extras that we always add to and will add to you. You got to be there. You got to get as many people there as you can right now. It will be game changing. It'll be life changing. And I'm not saying that for any other reason that we want your success. We want you to be successful. And this is the fastest and best way to do it. And you got 6 weeks to make it happen. So put the blinders on, put your head down and make it happen. And get not just the people already committed to go, but get more new people there. This is going to be a revolutionary event. It's the dawn. You saw it in the video. It's the dawn of a new day. It's the dawn of a new day, and you can't miss it. And you can't let other people miss it. Because if they miss it, you're missing out on giving them the opportunity of a lifetime. It's really the way it is. It's really. And the bottom line, on behalf of Lauren and myself and our management team and our field leaders out there, we just can't wait to be with our family. We can't wait to be with each and every one of you. It's just special. It's special. It's hard to put into words the magic that we create. It's hard to put into words all the hard work that everyone puts in to make this company what it is. It's hard to put into words, you know, the lives that we've changed and seeing how we've changed people's lives and what that means. That's the most important thing. That's what we live for now. That's what we work for now. That's what Lauren and I live for now, is seeing people change lives, seeing the smile on their face, seeing people grow, seeing people mature, seeing people be the people that they want to be and live the life that they want. That's what Icon 2023 is about. That's what this business is about. And we can't wait to see you. So you got 6 weeks to go make it happen. I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I live and breathe this business. I live and breathe you. I live and breathe your success. I love each and every one of you. 6 weeks, go make it happen. Get as many people as you can there. And I promise you, you're going to reap the benefits of it. I love each and every one of you. And gosh, stay safe, stay healthy. And I can't wait to see you in 6 weeks. I love you guys.